I refused to go on a family cruise because my mom wouldn't let my fiancé come. My fiancé Amy and I have been together for 3 years, and we're getting married next June. We've been living together in our apartment since year 1, splitting rent and bills, basically acting like a married couple already. Last month, my mom called me all excited, saying she wanted to plan this big family cruise for spring break. Just her, my dad, my younger brother Jake, my sister Hannah, and me. When I asked if Amy was invited, my mom got quiet for a second, and then said this was supposed to be one last family vacation before I got married. I was confused because Amy is family. She comes to every holiday. She knows everyone's birthdays. My dad texts her directly about sports stuff because they both love basketball. But my mom insisted this was meant to be just the original family unit. One last trip before everything changes. I told Amy about it that night and watched her face just fall. She tried to act like it was fine, saying she understood wanting family time, but I could tell she was hurt. I was hurt too. It felt like my mom was trying to pretend the last 3 years didn't happen. When I called my mom back to say I wasn't going without Amy, she completely lost it. She started going on about how when a son gets married, he's expected to abandon his family and center his life around his wife. I tried explaining that Amy is my family now, that we're a team, but she just talked over me. Then she asked if this was Amy's influence, like I couldn't think for myself. That really pissed me off. I told her Amy didn't even know I was calling, that this was my decision because I'm not okay with my fiancé being excluded from family stuff. My mom got even more defensive and said something that made my blood boil. She goes, if the genders were reversed and this was a mom and her daughter, nobody would call it a betrayal. Like I'm supposed to be less committed to my partner just because I'm a guy. I told her that was a pretty sexist thing to say, and that I wouldn't be attending any family events where Amy wasn't welcome. Not just the cruise, but anything. My mom hung up on me for 2 weeks. She didn't call or text. My brother Jake called saying, Mom was crying every night about how I chose my girlfriend over my real family. My sister Hannah texted saying I was being dramatic and it was just one vacation. Then my dad finally called. He didn't yell or guilt trip me. He just said, your mom is having a hard time letting go, but you're right. Amy's your family now. If she can't come, I'm not going either. That shocked me because my dad never goes against my mom on stuff like this. Turns out he'd been telling her the same thing I was, that Amy should be included, but mom wouldn't listen to him either. 2 days later, my mom called back. She apologized and said they were changing the cruise to include partners. Jake could bring his girlfriend, Hannah could bring her boyfriend, and obviously, Amy was invited. The cruise is in 2 months now, and my mom has been actually making an effort with Amy. She calls her directly to ask about food preferences and excursions. It's not perfect, but it's better.